so I thought that I would come on really quick and get some readings going. I have about maybe 30 minutes to an hour before I have to go out, but I wanted to come on and do some reading. Hi, Artsy Girl Marilyn, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you in stream. How are you doing today? Oh my gosh, I've been craving pizza so much, and I love that you sent an emoji of it, because I've just been like wanting it so bad today. I had pizza last night though, and it was so good. Oh my gosh, it's like one of the best ways to spend the full moon. Awesome, Ogie, thank you. I'm so glad you can hear me and see me perfect. Okay, because my last stream, my batteries died again, which I'm getting new batteries tomorrow. I'm so excited about it. So I can stream for longer, and I won't have to like stop or pause in between and get new batteries. Hi, Mona. How are you? Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about you. And hi, Andrew. Hi, baby. That's my boyfriend. Hi, babe. I figured I'd come on really quick before I went out. Mona, are you ready for your reading? Did you want to get your reading real quick? I'm so excited that you guys are here, though. Oh my gosh. Hi, Petite Gal. I think it's saved. It should be on my page. Let me just go check right now. Yeah, it says that the last one is on there. It's called, it says stream 2 hours ago. Let me just double check that it's on public. Yes. Yes, it is saved, and it's on my YouTube, my love. You can just go to my YouTube page, and it should be the last stream that we did. It has like 54 or 53 views. Just come hang out with me, readings and chat, and then your reading should be towards the end. I believe it's like the second to last reading. But yeah, pizza is so good. Oh my gosh, you're on a diet? I feel that. I honestly feel that I need to get on a diet. I need to like start working out again. But you know what? That's life. Okay, Mona, let's do your reading. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's get into this. So right off the bat, I'm going to actually pull you some crystal cards. Was there a specific reading that you wanted, Mona? Did you want a love reading, or did you just want a general? What is you guys' favorite pizza topping? I really, really love just like plain cheese pizza. There's something really good about it, and like simple, but with like a little bit of salt on top. Chef's kiss. Mwah, 10 out of 10. I don't know, it's just like so good, especially with the salt on top. But yeah, Mona, let me know. I'm gonna actually grab you a crystal really quick though, Mona. I'm gonna grab you too. Hi, Tiger Dragon, how are you? I'm glad that you're here as well. Oh my gosh, it's always so exciting when everyone's in here, and I feel like all my friends are in here. Honestly, I just live for it. I love you guys so much. Okay, so right off the bat, Mona, we have Peridot. It says well-being, attracting money, good luck, charm, and healing heartbreak. So right off the bat, I definitely feel like you are bringing more well-being into your life. You're bringing more happiness, more joy as well. I feel like you're going to be radiating, just in all honesty. I feel like in every aspect of your life as well, you're going to be radiating. I feel like there's a lot of passion being brought into your life as well, where you're feeling very excited about your passions, about your hobbies, about the things that you really like to do as well. Honestly, I feel like as, not sure why I'm not seeing the video, perhaps later it will show up for me. Yes, it could be. It should be on my page though, because I know one of the other people that was in stream, they wrote on the video. But let me see if I can link it to you after this live stream. But I do feel like you're bringing a lot of luck in. There's going to be a lot of joy coming your way as well. You're healing past hurts. You're healing past heartbreak as well. And you're going towards joy. You're going towards good times. Now, also with Rhodochrosite, it says service, contentment, healing emotional wounds, and renewal of passion. Wow. Okay. So again, it's very much saying that you're going to be healed in general, that there's emotional healing that's going on right now. I don't know if you're doing shadow work or if you're just being called to heal the past, to let go of the past, and to surrender to the present moment. I feel you kind of being more aligned with the present though. I feel that you're really taking time to breathe a little bit more. You're taking time to see the silver lining, to see the beauty in life as well, Mona. And that's what's really going to be awesome. But look at this. On the bottom of the deck, we also have black tourmaline, protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, and self-belief. Because I really do feel like there might have been a little bit of anxiety, especially in regards to the pandemic. You know, maybe this brought a little bit more of almost where you had to cocoon yourself or kind of protect yourself, and I feel like you're ready to shed this because Spirit keeps showing me an onion that's being peeled back. So I feel like you're also really discovering parts of yourself that maybe lay dormant for a long time as well. And I feel like that's also in regards to your spirituality. I feel like you're really focusing on your intuition. I feel like you're really getting into maybe more messages from your spirit guides as well. So make sure to be paying attention for that. I really do feel like you might be seeing more synchronicities going forward as well. I keep seeing 333 or 222. I feel like though when you see threes, know that it's just a sign that there's going to be more harmony brought into your life. I feel like that's going to be occurring over the next few weeks, right? Now going forward, I really do feel like you're going to be of service to other people though. Maybe that's something that you really love to do in life though. If you really love to help people, but I feel like Spirit is really asking you to take care of yourself because I feel like stress has been really kind of off the charts, and I feel like it's been kind of, I don't want to say affecting your health, but I feel like it's definitely been causing you sleepless nights, and I feel like now anxiety has been high last few months, yes, and I feel like that's also why we have black tourmaline. If you can get some of this and also some obsidian, I feel like that would really help because it will provide you with that protection. I also feel like maybe getting some Reiki would really help as well because I feel like an aura cleansing is in order, maybe even doing an egg cleansing too. I love to do those. If you message me on YouTube here, I'll send you on how to do an egg cleansing at home and just kind of by yourself. But we also have Nemesis, she who avenges, revenge, outcomes, and justice. Now, when I see this card, it usually makes me think of divine justice and the fact that if things didn't work out in the past, or if you've been feeling a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of depression or a little bit of worry, things are going to be shifting very soon, right? It's almost as if the wheel is going to be turning in your favor and you're going to be noticing more happiness. It's going to be a little bit easier to breathe, right? I feel like maybe there's almost this kind of shaking energy as well to you where it's almost like you're nervous, you know? It's almost as if you're a little bit scared as well. But we do have She Who Forgives, elixir, remorse, guilt, forgiveness. I feel like this could be also in regards to maybe everything that's going on. Forgive yourself for kind of going through all of this, right? Because look, we also have She Who Enfolds, swathe, embrace, and self-care. I feel like as you forgive others and, you know, maybe even just forgive the past for happening, I feel like you're really going to embrace yourself. Again, I know I keep saying that you're really going to embrace every part of you, but I feel like that's really what's going on here, especially with She Who Enfolds, embrace, and self-care. You know, and maybe also with remorse and guilt, maybe there's a little bit of energy of shoulda, woulda, couldas, or I wish that this would have happened, or I wish that things would have been a little bit differently. You know, maybe there's also this energy of feeling kind of alone, feeling as if Spirit has forgotten you, but they're very much saying that we are still in your energy space. We're still in your auras. You know, we are protecting you, but you are also someone who is a warrior. You are someone who is very strong and, yeah, very brave, very original, very unique, especially with She Who Creates. Creativity, originality, and spontaneity. I also see this as my warrior card and as my musician card. You're someone who's highly talented and highly creative, so allow that to really shine over the next few months. I feel like that's incredibly important. Now, also with Zenith, She Who Prepares, formulates, strategize, and devise. I feel like something very large is coming right around the corner. It could be in regards to your career. It could also just be in regards to a perception shift. But I feel like out of nowhere, you're going to feel better. It's almost like a phoenix rising moment, right? Where the phoenix out of nowhere is just ignited and sparked into this beautiful being. And I feel like you're really going to be inspired to be more creative. So whether that be drawing, painting, listening to music, dancing as well, maybe even taking a dancing class, right? I feel like things like that would be very beneficial. So let's go ahead and go into your tarot really quick. Reversals are welcome. What should Mona know about what the full moon in Aries brought into her life or is bringing into her life? Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what we're picking up on. The Ace of Cups and the Sun card, both in the upright. There's a lot of happiness coming your way, Mona. I really do feel like the dark night of the soul is passing and you are going towards just enlightenment in general, happiness, clarity, release of anxiety. The sun always comes to warm us up after a very cold period of time in our lives, right? And I really do feel like, again, listening to music is going to be incredibly important. Really taking care of yourself as well. I feel like you're very well loved, especially in your community or within your family as well, and your friends. You're someone who is very held up in a high regard, but sometimes you don't hold yourself up in a high regard, or at least a high enough regard, right? And I feel like maybe sometimes with the Five of Pentacles, that it's a little bit of, again, kind of a lack mentality, or kind of more feeling anxious than what's actually surrounding you, right? Because we do also have the Five of Wands here. You know, I also feel like there's this energy where maybe you feel as if everything's an uphill battle, where you have to fight tooth and nail for everything that you have. And I feel like that's also been a little bit frustrating from time to time too. But I really do feel like you have been making a mark on everyone around you. You've been making a mark on the planet. You know, and I feel like people really do, again, hold you in a high regard, Mona. Anything else that Mona should know really quick? But I do feel like the hard times are coming to an end. I feel like you're going to be stepping out of anxiety because you're literally going to be given the keys to happiness, you know? We also have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse followed by the Lovers. I feel like over the next few months there's going to be a choice that has to be made as well, right? The Sun and the Ace of Cups. Honestly, that's one of the best combinations. It talks about self-love. It talks about rejuvenation. It talks about feeling uplifted, feeling joyous, feeling as if you can make friends with pretty much anyone as well. Maybe even a lot of connections coming in, Mona. But I really do feel like there's going to be a decision that has to be made. It could be, since we do have the Two of Wands, it could be trying to find the silver lining and being very positive. Again, not being in toxic positivity though. So this is more like meditating, taking time for yourself, taking time to see the beauty in life, maybe getting some plants for your household as well, or some succulents. You know, or to maybe just go down a different path. Maybe you're deciding that what you're doing right now, whatever you're doing, it's not leading you to any form of happiness. You know, really reinventing yourself, looking at your life again and saying, how can I change this to where I'm 100% happy, to where I'm fulfilled? You know, because also with the Two of Wands here, you have all the potential in the world, my love. In traditional tarot, it talks about someone who is literally looking out into the distance. You know, they are contemplating what it is that they're going to do next, but they have the world in their hands. They have opportunities at every given moment, you know, and I feel like that's the same for you. Know that you have a lot of opportunities. Know that you have a lot of potential for happiness as well. And when something isn't serving you, you know, you can definitely change it, I feel like, as well. Let me grab a few more cards for Mona. We do have the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Oh, there's love coming in. Are you currently involved with someone who is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who is just has a lot of love, very romantic, very sweet? They don't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It could be their Venus sign as well, or it could be somewhere else within their chart. But I feel like this person is very expressive. It could also just be you. Look at that, because we do have so much imagery about you filling your own cup. Maybe just really appreciating your own love, appreciating yourself, really enjoying who it is that you are. But I also feel like this could be someone that's coming in. We have a lot of cards that are talking about love, that are talking about connection, that are talking about being at the right place at the right time, so to speak, as well. I don't know. Literally nobody, nada, nothing, zilch. Okay, perfect. Okay, so then I really do feel like it's going to either be you or, I mean, look, it's the same guy that's in the Lovers as well, so maybe someone's potentially going to be coming in. But I feel it's more a self-love vibe, because we did have self-love over in these crystal cards as well. You know, taking care of yourself, self-belief, understanding, having self-confidence as well, to really push yourself forward. And honestly, after filling your cup of love and really taking time to rejuvenate yourself, it's going to be so rewarding to just kind of sit back and drink the spoils of your labor, right? To really appreciate all that you have. I feel like water your own garden, right, is really what Spirit is wanting you to know right now. Let me actually pull you one of these cards. I'm being very drawn to this deck. Yeah, I think it's just going to be that you're going to find a lot of relief. I feel like really expressing your emotions as well and really loving yourself would be amazing. You know, because honestly, I feel like maybe that's been one of the hardest lessons over the last few months, and maybe even over your lifetime in general, is just to be kind to yourself, to be nurturing, to be loving, to be understanding, you know. And I feel like maybe there's also a little bit of frustration that things haven't happened in the time frame that you really hoped that they would. Okay, right off the bat, 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. So, oh, and look at this, Mona. Wait. Where is it? Where's the lovers? The keys to goodness, and now we have the lovers where there's literally a key at the top of the card and they're unlocking it. So I really do feel like you're unlocking happiness, you're unlocking a brand new opportunity in your life as well. I really do feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness coming in. We have intuition, trust your intuition. Again, trust the fact that you are someone who's incredibly psychic. We have Battle of the Blues, take steps towards positive change. Again, positive. Working with affirmations, I am affirmations are going to be incredibly important here, because I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt, or a lot of, I don't want to say self-destructing qualities, but I feel like you really need to start seeing yourself as someone who is incredible on the inside and out, and really seeing that you're someone who is worthy of opportunities, seeing that you're someone who, you know, could pick up that Excalibur sword because you are worthy. You know, you could pick up Thor's Mjolnir if you wanted, because you're someone who's incredibly intuitive, you're someone who's very gifted, you're someone who's very empathetic. But again, self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. So again, focus on yourself for a while. Really love yourself as well. Let me just grab you one more of these. No, but I feel like it's really important, though, to really embrace your intuition and embrace every aspect of yourself. You know, really love yourself during these tough times. Okay, so we also have the word wants to be written, number 42. Now, the number 42 is the number 6. It talks all about abundance. It talks about career. It talks about good luck and good fortune as well. So literally Peridot, if we could sum up Peridot into a number, but also the word wants to be written. Maybe sitting down and allowing yourself to just be creative. Again, like we were talking about earlier, just writing down your thoughts. I feel like journaling would be something that's really awesome, you know, especially if there is some form of like destruction or self-destruction, or you know, feeling as if things aren't necessarily going the way that you want. I feel like it would be good to journal about it. You know, one of my other decks that is back in Florida, it says God Box, and it says write your worries and your fears on a piece of paper and then put it into a box that you call your God Box. And each time that you put your worry in, inhale a beautiful golden aura and exhale your worry into the box as you put the paper in, with the intention that after you put the paper in, you're not going to worry about it again, right? And it can be a little bit hard to get into the energy of releasing and letting go and not dwelling on something, but it is something that will be a lot easier for you, right? And be something that helps you a lot, if that makes sense. Because honestly, you know, Spirit wants you to be best friends with yourself. Spirit wants you to really love yourself, to appreciate yourself, and to know that you are honestly all that and a bag of chips. Like, you are the entire buffet, right? Let me just put my selenite over there. Let me just grab you. Do you mind if I grab you a few more cards really quick, Mona? Just want to grab you a few and see what's happening in regards to 2022. Look, I cut right to the Ace of Pentacles. That's incredible. So there is going to be more stability. There's going to be more happiness. There's going to be more joy. There's going to be more clarity as well. So let's see for Mona. Hold on. Way too many. Way too many. Clarity for 2022. I love it. Okay, so right off the bat, we got Temperance, and then we also have the Two of Swords. Again, let yourself be, you know, give it time, be patient. You know, especially with going into 2022, I feel like you're really going to be tempering yourself. Yeah, and I feel like as you really understand yourself, as you love yourself, you're really going towards excitement, too. You're becoming a mover and a shaker. You know, I feel like you're really going full steam ahead as well. Oh, Peridot? Okay, I'm so used to watching, like, Steven Universe, and they say Peridot, and I think it's so cute. But going forward, with the Eight of Wands, you know, I feel like there is going to be a little bit more movement in the year of 2022. There's going to be a little bit more action. Yeah, you're not going to feel as stifled or as boxed in. You're not going to feel like you're making baby steps anymore. Again, the Ace of Coins! I love it! Okay, I like that it popped out again right when I was talking about it too. And we also have the Magician on the bottom. So manifest, work with the law of attraction, work with affirmations as well, Mona. I feel like that's incredibly important. Work with self-gratitude affirmations as well. I feel like that's incredibly important. Next year is going to be better, I promise. I promise. It's going to be a lot more stable. It's going to be a lot more enlightening and happy. But it's up to you to manifest it, right? You have all the knowledge with the Emperor here. And also on the bottom of the deck, we have the World. And what is the World directly over top of? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So coming out of a period of struggle and coming into a period of understanding what it is that you want. You know, maybe going from feeling stifled or feeling as if the world has boxed you into feeling now like you can lift the box up, like you are the person who is the creator of your own universe. So I really do feel like 2022 is going to be absolutely amazing. Let me see. I've actually... Okay, I have time for a few more readings, I think. Okay. Awesome reading, thank you. Mona, I hope that you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know. I can even pull some cards up and we can talk in chat as well, if you want to email me. But I do feel like there's better times ahead, Mona. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more happiness, a lot more stability, and a lot more contentment in your life as well. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting so much from Spirit Havoc. Oh, Mona, you're so sweet. No, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the donation. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mona. Oh, I appreciate all your good wishes too. Oh my gosh, thank you. If you ever want another reading, definitely let me know. Honestly, I feel like you're going to be a lot happier, Mona. I promise you. Just take it one step at a time, okay, my love? I'm sorry that you've been going through this. I'm sorry that you've been experiencing such a heavy energy. And, you know, I would love to send you a link as well. If you want to email me, I'd love to send you a link to some meditations that I really love, especially, like, when I'm not feeling good. Let me... Okay, so my email is darlingdtarot@gmail.com. Anyone that wants to message me too, feel more than welcome to do that. Okay, perfect, good. Yes, I'm also on Instagram, you guys, so definitely follow me on there. Okay, so let me see who's next for a reading. DLC, I know that I had promised you a reading as well. And you can definitely have your reading now if you would like it, if you're still in here. It was all needed lessons. I wasn't caring for me for decades. Yes, exactly. And you need to be able to take care of yourself. You know, that is the most important thing. It's kind of the name of the game. Dana, are you an air sign? Yes, I am a Gemini moon. I have, my moon sign is Gemini. So, yeah. I also have Aquarius somewhere in my chart as well. I think it's like Mercury or something. I don't know. I'll have to look. But okay, DLC, me grab you my cards really quick. Perfect. So let's see what's going on in DLC's life. No, thank you. Thank you for being so patient with me. You know, I feel like every time that I'd get on live, like, we would just miss each other. So I'm very happy that I'm able to do this reading. So DLC, spirit guides, ancestors, and past loved ones. What does DLC need to know? Okay, so right off the bat, we have She Who Resists, Fearless, Justified, and Resistant. We also have She Who Emerges, Enlightenment, Mindfulness, and Rise Up. And we also have She Who is Wild, Untamed, Wild, Mysterious. Right off the bat, I get the feeling that you're a very resilient individual. Knock you down 9 times, you get up 10 times, right? And you get up even stronger than before. It's really interesting because I feel like people would describe you as someone who has walked through hell and back without breaking a sweat. And, you know, I feel like you're someone who's just really strong. You have a lot of strength to you in every way, shape, and form, right? And I feel like it's emotional strength as well. I feel like you're someone who can come off a little bit fearless, or someone who is very ambitious, someone who really loves to kind of take the bull by the horns. Yes, also I see Enid as my warrior card, you know, someone who's very tough, someone who can go the distance, especially for the people that they love, right? But also going forward with Justified and Resistant, you know, I feel like you're really going forward and you're really looking at, well, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it, you know, and you feel, I honestly feel like you go against the grain, right? Like, you do things in a way that makes sense to you, but it doesn't always make sense to everyone else. But that's actually a blessing, DLC, right? Now, also with She Who Emerges, Enlightenment, Mindfulness, and Rise Up, I feel like you have been focusing on your spirituality a little bit more. You've been focusing on listening to your intuitive side as well. It's really funny because I feel like, you know, in the past, you're someone who has always received signs. You've always received messages from spirit, especially from your past loved one. I feel like maybe there's a female ancestor that watches over you as well, and I feel like you are divinely guided every single day, right? But going forward with enlightenment and mindfulness, you know, taking time, make sure that you're pacing yourself, make sure that you are also taking the time to just do meditative breaths each day, have mindful moments. Let me just refocus my camera really quick. Okay, perfect. You know, make sure that you're taking the time to get enough rest as well. I feel like maybe there's times where you're not drinking enough water, you're not getting enough sleep at night. Make sure that you're getting like 8 hours of sleep. You know, make sure that even if you have a little bit of extra time during the day, make sure that you are taking that time to maybe nap or to just take care of yourself. It's very easy, I think, for you to just kind of get in this motion of going, and then finally just one day you wake up and you're like, I'm exhausted, right? And I think it's really interesting because you're someone who perseveres. It's very much a silent bravery, if you will, to where, you know, bird energy is very much being picked up by me because they're very resilient. They're very tough. They put on a brave face for their friends and family members because they don't want to disappoint anyone. They don't want to scare anyone. They don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. And I very much feel like that's your vibe, right? Now, also with Untamed, Wild, and Mysterious, and we also have Fear, Wariness, and Trust, maybe there's something or someone that's coming into your life. It doesn't have to be another person, but I feel like there's something that has kind of piqued your interest. And I feel like it's very mysterious, or it's going to be very mysterious. It's going to be very much like, what is this? I want to explore this. I want to look at this a little bit more, right? But I really do feel like at the same time, you know, as you go forward, it's funny because we have Fear and Fearless. It's very much kind of that duality of kind of divine masculine, divine feminine as well. I feel like you're someone who is very balanced, very wonderfully. You're very much in equilibrium, but allow yourself to stay there. Allow yourself to stay balanced, because I feel like, especially going into new situations, you know, it can be a little bit, I guess, hard to allow yourself to be vulnerable, right? It can be a little bit hard to allow yourself to just open up right away. But it's really interesting because I feel like everyone that meets you, DLC, they would probably say that you're someone who's very personable. You're someone who has really deep conversations with them as well. You know, you're someone who is very inquisitive. You have a very kind of philosophical mind when you get to know you, which is just really awesome. And I feel like keeping that as well, kind of continuing to question everything, continuing to be hungry for intelligence and for knowledge, that's going to be incredibly important going forward. But we also have She Who Unfolds and She Who Stands. So with she who unfolds, it says swathe, embrace, and self-care. So again, going back into that vibe of make sure you're taking care of yourself, because honestly, you just will work yourself to the point of exhaustion. You know how they, okay, so you know how horses back in the day, like if they were ran too far, like by pioneers, they would basically just die because they couldn't walk anymore, like their muscles would like cramp up and break or whatever. And I feel like that's your energy, is that after a while, after just like working and working and working, you just feel exhausted. You're like, there's nothing else that I can give to this. Like, I'm just so tired, right? But also with she who stands resolute and determined, you know, I definitely feel like you're someone who doesn't mind putting in a little bit of extra work, right? But it's really interesting because we have two cards that are basically saying that you're a very determined individual, you know, and you're really dedicated to where you are right now in life. Now, going forward, I'm actually going to just grab this card really quick. We also have she who calms, stillness, purity, and quiet. Again, make sure that you're meditating. Make sure that you're having mindful moments and just allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to breathe as well. We have Yelena, she who knows, wisdom, clarity, and resolution. So again, I really do feel like there's going to be a level of understanding as well going forward in your life about what it is that you want. I feel like you're someone who's very wise already. You know, you're someone who has been through it. You've been through life's up and downs. You've been through trials and tribulations that have made you a very strong individual. Like, let me just say that. But again, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. This is the throat chakra as well, this light blue. And then we also have your third eye chakra here. So these are two chakras that would be really good to work with a little bit more, my love. But with aquamarine, it says water healing, compassion, speaking your truth, and compromise. Maybe even having spiritual baths would be really good, or even just as you go into the shower before bed at night, you know, just allow the water to run over you and set the intention that it's going to wash away any of the frustrations. It's going to heal you. It's going to cleanse you, because I feel like water healing is very important. But also going forward with aquamarine, it says compassion, speaking your truth, and compromise. So continue to speak your truth. Continue to say what's on your mind. It's incredibly important. Your words hold a lot of power, my love. And we also have sapphire, channeled wisdom, psychic ability, self-expression, and destiny. Yes, I feel like part of your destiny is your strength, and is the fact that, you know, you're someone who can go to great lengths. You can go the distance, right? You're someone who is very inspirational to others as well. I feel like a lot of family members, you know, they see you as someone who has a really great work, kind of workful mind, or work etiquette, if you will. I don't know. But we also have selenite, psychic insight, blessings, fidelity, and deep connection. Beautiful. Okay, I also feel like too, like maybe that mysterious thing could be another person, or maybe you're in a deep connection already, but I did want to bring that up since we did have fidelity and deep connection. It's very much loyalty, it's very much honesty, it's very much being with someone. But let's go forward and just grab one of these cards, and then we'll go on to your tarot. So we also have Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Again, yes, focus on your creativity. Focus on the fact that you are a very talented and inspirational individual. We also have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. I love that all of these cards are talking about spiritual growth, and we also have unicorn on the bottom, invite serendipity. And this also, again, reminds me of the fact that you are a very spiritual individual. So make sure that you are meditating a little bit more, my love. I feel like that's going to be incredibly important going forward. Just also to kind of get out of your mind from time to time and allow yourself to really focus on what's important, right? So let's grab a little bit more messages from DLC, and then we will move on. But DLC, oh my gosh, thank you for letting me read for you, because I've been so worried about getting this reading to you. I felt so bad earlier when I wasn't able to get these messages to you. I was like, oh, but I'm so happy that I'm able to now. Okay, so DLC, what should DLC know right now? Reversals are welcome. Yeah, I make music, but not do it a lot. Yeah, you should definitely get back into it, because I feel like that's part of your path, you know, and that's part of how you express yourself as well. So we do have the Two of Cups in the reverse, followed by the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Wow, so focus on your money, focus on your career, focus on your hobbies and your passions right now. This is a great time to be focusing on you, DLC. This is a wonderful time to be focusing on what it is that you want, controlling the scenes, you know, controlling what it is that you want to manifest as well. You know, I really do feel like this is a blessing to be able to focus on yourself. The Page of Cups in this deck always reminds me of someone who isn't filling their own cup of love, who isn't taking the time, and now they're starting to realize that they're running on empty, right? It's almost like looking inside of your TV remote and the two batteries are like just barely hanging on, like they're so empty. And I feel like that's what's going on here as well. So make sure that you are continuing to focus on your hobbies, on your crafts, on your talents, and most importantly, your creativity. I feel like it's really, really important because that's where self acknowledgement will kind of live, right? That's where you will feel most comfortable. We also have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Moon card, and then we also have the Page of Wands. Again, this is also talking about have a little bit more fun, DLC. It's okay to let your hair down and just kind of hang out for a while. It's okay to just kind of make music and to just be creative. Get out of your mind space as well, because I feel like there is a lot of maybe overthinking or a little bit of worrying. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at the time though. DLC, do you have any other questions? Or do you want, here, I'm going to pull you one more card actually, DLC. Let me just grab you this. And then I'm going to have to go, you guys, but I'll be back on later tonight. I'm just going out really quick. I'm going to Rocky Horror Picture Show Shadowcast with my brother's sister and her boyfriend. So I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so much fun. But I hope you guys are doing amazing. So let's grab DLC, an extra card. Okay, perfect. So we have Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. We were just talking about that earlier, that there's going to be some form of secret or some form of mysterious thing that's bubbling up to the surface, right? It says, take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowingness. Again, really trusting your intuition. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Beautiful. Love, yeah, of course. We can draw a few cards on love really quick. I'm actually being drawn towards this deck. Okay. So let's go ahead and see for DLC. I love that we have literally the Queen of Coins here showing up in the other deck on the bottom, because literally we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So if you haven't met your match yet, I feel like there's an energy of potentially that's coming in. Okay, let's see. Love for DLC. Reversals are welcome. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Page of Coins in the reverse, followed by the Knight of Coins in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the Four of Wands. I'm also going to grab future energy, so over the next few months for love for DLC. That was kind of like a past, right? A past energy. So we have the King of Cups in the reverse. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Nice. And then the Nine of Wands. Okay. And we also have the Three of Wands in the bottom of the deck. We could pull a few more cards too. But right off the bat, I feel like in the past, I feel like relationships didn't quite get to full fruition, right? Or they didn't quite take off in the way that you expected. I feel like there was a little bit of a lack of romance, or maybe there wasn't that much of connection. Maybe you just didn't quite feel comfortable in the past with previous connections enough to be able to fully commit, or to fully be settled down with someone, or to fully, want to get to that level, right? It could also be that you've just never met anyone that has really piqued that interest about you. You could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. It doesn't have to be your sun or moon sign, but I feel like it's somewhere in there to where you love the mystery. You love getting to know someone. You love to know like people's secrets. I feel like you really love to know that sort of deeper level of people that isn't shown on the outside, right? And I feel like that's really important to you. And I feel like maybe you've had relationships in the past that people weren't as open as they should have been, or they weren't as forthcoming. And I feel like there was just a little bit of intimacy that was lacking, right? It was almost as if it wasn't quite there. And when you think of love, you think about fighting for each other. You think about defending this person. You think about this is your entire world, right? And I feel like that just didn't come to fruition in the past. But I feel like going forward into the future, as you really learn to love yourself, as you get more comfortable with being vulnerable with yourself and being vulnerable with others, I feel like this cycle is going to end. I feel like this cycle of maybe even attracting people in who aren't affectionate enough, who aren't kind enough to you, I feel like that's going to end. Why? Because we're going to have the Queen of Cups coming in. This is someone who is very loving. This is someone who's very nurturing, and you know, someone who's very open. I keep hearing that song, and now I come to you with open arms. And I feel like this person is going to have infinite love for you. You know, this is going to be an unconditional love. Like, whereas in the past, you might have experienced relationships where it was conditional. Like, if you don't get this person this, and that, you know, that they're going to not be with you. And again, the fountain on the bottom of the deck, I really do feel like that's changing. It's not going to be like tomorrow, but I feel like it's definitely going to be soon. So make sure to keep hopeful for that, DLC. But there is someone coming in that's just going to be absolutely incredible. They're going to transform love for you in a way that you never thought was possible as well. You know, I think that they're really going to show you a side of vulnerability as well that is just so incredible. And the Knight of Coins. But in the meantime, focus on yourself. This is the Independence card. This is not settling down just to settle. This is waiting until someone is worthy of you, DLC, right? You know, I feel like that is first and foremost. Really achieving your money, getting your coin in order, working on your finances, and then you can find someone that you can really settle down with. But this person is going to be a game changer for sure. They're going to be absolutely incredible. Definitely, if you're interested, though, on my Etsy, I have a future partner reading as well. If you are interested in doing that, definitely keep me on your mind. But I go in depth about who your future partner is, what it is that they're like, and all kind of just specifics as well. But you guys, I'm gonna have to let you go because I have to go get on the road to be able to get to Rocky Horror. But I'm so excited that I got to read for you, DLC. Thank you so much. And thank you, all my loves, for coming and hanging out with me. Oh my gosh. That was really a great live. It made me so happy. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Ellen. Oh my gosh. Now it's a party. Hey. Ellen, I was just leaving. Ellen, you show up and I'm like, Ellen. Oh, Ellen. But yeah, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. No, thank you. I hope that you guys are having an amazing night tonight, though. I'm going to be coming back on later tonight, so look out for my next live stream. And tomorrow I'll be doing horoscopes. So any... I know. Oh, Ellen. Thank you, Artie Girl Marilyn. I love you guys so much. I'm going to have fun. I'll try to take pictures, too, if I remember. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope to see you in my next ones. I'll be doing, horoscopes tomorrow, though, for sure. So let me know what signs you want to see first. Write it in really quick before I go into the chat what signs I should focus on tomorrow, because yeah, I want to start doing horoscopes, but like, yeah, I don't know who to start out with, who to even, what sign. So you have an amazing night. Love and light and blessings all. Oh, thank you. Love and light and blessings to everyone as well. I hope you guys are having a great night and you guys stay safe and have a lot of fun tonight. Yeah, and I will talk to you guys later.